a lot of people right now are talking about the solar flash. What's going on with that?
Well, the solar flash is a event that was actually predicted long ago, and it is an event that happens every 25,000 years. So there are these things called cycles that the Earth experiences every 25,000 years that pretty much transition the Earth from one age to the other. So the the reason why we are ending the Dark Ages and why we are scheduled to go into the Golden Age is because of this event known as the solar flash that many people have been talking about. Now, the solar flash is what is going to activate the dormant DNA first and foremost. It is also what's going to purge people's, you could say, negative entities and catapult people's consciousness into a higher reality. So it does multiple things. Another thing that the solar flash does is it separates the righteous or the good people of the earth from the wicked.
Mm.
And that explains, the two different timelines, a negative timeline and a positive timeline. However, I was told by the galactics that due to the fact that humans are on different levels of awakening,
Mhm.
it is not going to be fair to just do one flash. They want as many people as possible to ascend into the new Earth reality. So they actually divided this um, flash into three. So the first flash is supposed to be taking place in I'm not sure exactly what date, but it's supposed to correlate with the disclosure and
Okay.
the revelation and you could say the great revealing, where all of this information is finally released to the general public. Um, and the second flash is supposed to happen shortly after that. So they happen in intervals, and that's supposed to pretty much catapult people's consciousness that are ready to evolve into the next stage of human evolution um, through the activation of their dormant DNA.
Mm.
So there's going to be three of them, and then the third one is supposed to just kind of allow what's left of the Earth population, as long as they're not wicked, of course, giving them the opportunity to also transition into the new Earth reality, which is actually already coexisting, but on a different dimension. So a lot of people think that this new Earth that we're about to enter in is like some lofty, far off reality, but it's actually coexisting with this reality. And it is operating on a different dimension. So all we're doing is just shifting into that new dimension.
Mm.
And that's what the solar flash does. The solar flash is a catalyst for the evolution of human consciousness. And when I say the next stage of human evolution, well, we've actually been downgraded. Our true ancestors actually lived a much longer life.
Mhm.
They had a heightened awareness. They were telepathic. They all had a direct connection to God. And this is before the dawn of organized religion. And so we are returning to that.
Right.
And so what's happening right now is for those that are ready, for those that are actually doing the work, that are meditating, they're going to have the opportunity to become superhuman. And that's what I've been calling in my book, The Rise of Metahumans. And it's funny because I just went to go see the new Superman movie and they
Yeah.
talk about metahumans.
Really?
Yeah. All the comic books are actually disclosing what's going to be happening in the future. So the rise of the next stage of human evolution is humans actually using more than 3% of their genetic material, allowing them to have these supernatural abilities.
Right.
So
Look at
that's what's going to be happening.
the telepathy tapes, right? It seems like those kids are using more than 3%.
Absolutely, yeah. But this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
Every human being on planet Earth has these gifts, but it's been currently disconnected or shut off, you could say.
So what percentage do you think in Atlantis, what percentage of the brain were they using back then?
Oh, they were using the full deck.
100%?
Yeah, they were using also 12 strands of DNA. You know how we only use 2 double helix?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out, and there's ample evidence of this, by the way. This is what scientists call junk DNA. It turns out that the original humans were using 12 strands. And so Enki, who is the Anunnaki, the master geneticist, was the one who actually disconnected 10 strands in order to create a slave race.
Mm.
And that's the reason why for the last few thousand years, humans have been oppressed by the elites who were left behind by the descendants of Enki.
Crazy.
Yeah.
As we're filming this, there's a lot of fires going on. There's one at area 15 right now, I believe. What's going on with these fires, you think?
Well, the fire that's happening in Area 51 is actually a fire that is designed to clean out all those underground facilities. So that fire is actually being conducted by the Galactic Alliance.
Hmm.
They want to burn down all the hybrid programs that have been going on in the deeper levels of Area 51. You know, there are like 52 different levels,
Yeah.
and there's this huge elevator that takes you down. Well, there's a lot of human and extraterrestrial programs that are taking place there that they don't want people to know about. Well, these programs are actually nefarious. It's designed to create, again, it's Atlantis repeating itself. It's designed to create human-animal hybrids, human-alien hybrids that are supposed to compete with metahumans. So they want to create some sort of a variety of hybrids. And so right now, the Galactic Alliance is actually burning down those facilities as they are also cleaning house underneath there.
And I'd imagine they've moved to other facilities by this point, right?
Oh, they have over 235 type of Area 51 facilities.
Wow.
Just within the States. This is not mentioning the facilities that exist in Israel, the facilities that exist in other parts of the Middle East, and in Europe, and of course, Africa. I mean, these facilities exist worldwide, but just within the U.S. alone, there are over 235 underground alien human facilities that the public has no clue of.
So Area 51 is just a distraction.
Yeah, it's the original facility that was guarded by the military-industrial complex, but eventually they, again, developed or created other facilities.
Have you known anyone that's ever got a sneak, like a look inside one of these?
People that have the capacity to remote view have, because physically you're not allowed. I mean, They guard that thing like they're guarding treasure. So people who have remote viewing capabilities have actually looked into what's going on. They have actually looked into some of these underground levels to see you could say, abominations that are taking place by creating literal hybrids. And just like how we see in sci-fi movies, these hybrids are being developed in these kind of like fluid-like fluid-like
with the green water,
with the green water, fluid-like tubes, and there's tons of those.
Damn.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's crazy. And I heard when you remote view some of these spots, you get kicked out.
Yeah,
they got
true.
people defending it, right?
Exactly.
That's scary. Don't mess around with that. Yellowstone National Park, animals are leaving the park. What do you think they know about it that's going on?
Well, the animals are very in tune with Mother Earth, so they feel like something's about to happen. You know, like Yellowstone, many believe it is scheduled to blow up. We don't know when, but I've been told by the Galactic Alliance that they're actually holding off a lot of these supervolcanoes in order to prevent mass casualties taking place. So I believe that the animals, the reason that the animals are leaving is because they are in tune with Mother Nature. They know things beforehand. They feel things beforehand. And that's why I believe the animals are leaving. But it's not just Yellowstone. I think there's migrations going on in different parts of the world.
How deadly would a supervolcano eruption be?
Very catastrophic, especially here in America, especially Yellowstone.
Damn, it's that big?
Yeah, it's millions, I would have to say millions of people would die.
Holy crap.
And that's why there's a lot of extraterrestrial intervention. We have galactic ships that are actually monitoring the situation as I speak to make sure that it doesn't happen.
Damn.
You know, they're waiting for the first solar flash, which again is going to allow the first wave of ascenders to transition into this new Earth that I've been talking about.
A lot of talks of tsunamis as well. Do you think these are orchestrated?
Some are and some aren't. You could say that some are just part of Mother Earth purging herself. She's had enough. You know, we've been destroying the ecosystem ever since the Industrial Revolution.
Right.
And then some are actually, they are being created by alien technology.
Yeah, because we're just littering all over the place.
We are.
I'd imagine Mother Earth's pretty pissed about that, right?
Pretty much, yeah. And then according to a survey that I studied, scientists believe that if we continue on the rate that we're going, by the year 2030, 35, we're not going to have an ecosystem.
Damn.
So something needs to happen between now and then.
I mean, I already stopped eating a lot of seafood, honestly, because of the microplastics.
Yeah.
Just scares me, you know? It's all
not only that, but
in the fish.
Seafood has a lot of metals too.
Heavy metals, right?
Heavy metals, yeah.
Tuna. Yeah, I got to be careful with sushi.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode.